in the dark, could be anywhere, but usually a natural setting. Sometimes walking the dogs, I'll see things.
Hi, and welcome to Dogman TB Hunting. And if you're listening to this, it'll be on the Interdimensional Voyagers podcast. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you had a good week. It's a long weekend, which is brilliant. What I've got today, what we have, I'm going to bring on my co-host, Mr. Colin Kilty from the Dark 66.
Hey Phil, how are you doing?
All right, yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, not too bad at all. You know, sort of like pleased the week's over, which is good.
Aren't we all 3 days off?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm just going to sleep tomorrow. It's been a long week. It really has, Phil.
But you finished. You don't have to go in tomorrow. You done.
No. One of us was rusted on, but we've got out of it. So we don't hardly work weekends. That's one good thing about my job.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. No, I don't normally work weekends. So this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really interesting, to be honest. There's been a lot of reports of Nessie. I've had a lot of reports on that. Before we start, I'd like to thank the ladies in the background, Roxy, Dawn and Kate. Do a fantastic job. And thank you for being back on your show, Phil. But yeah, it's been an interesting week.
It's our show, dude. It's our show, you know. It's not the same without you. You know, it's
it would be. It'd be better without me, but
no, it'd be daft.
Yes,
anyway, what's been in the news I've seen is this all over the news in social media has been this big rock in space coming towards us.
Yeah, we have sent each other a bit of links, haven't we, with that? A bit mixed feelings, isn't it, really, with it? I know you put a poll out there, and I did vote on the poll. I don't know. I don't know what
I'll quickly show. To give people an idea. I'll quickly show you the polls. And
Union
then,
Cup, like Union Jacks everywhere at the moment.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Real strong coffee.
Right. Okay.
Can we get it?
Right.
Cool.
Let me have a look. See if it's up. Yep. Okay. Right. 1 minute. Let's get it up. I did put the poll on posts on the Dogman TP.
You did.
Yeah, there we go. Right. What do you think Three Eye Atlas is? Alien craft, 50%. Natural, in brackets, comet, 0. Unsure, 50%.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange?
Yeah, isn't it strange? I also did another one, Cole, on Facebook, which I'll get that and see what that one coughed up. See what
I think that was different.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got a lot of got a lot of messages there. Right, okay. Oh, hold up. Right, get rid of that. Oh, boo, 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 and boo, boo, boo. Let's get rid of these.
Does it help if you make them noises?
Um. Sorry, say that again.
Does it help when you make them noises to get things up on the screen?
Yeah, it helps a lot, mate.
I'm gonna try that.
It does, yeah. That's the way my. Do you know what? I also talk to myself all the while.
Well, nobody else will. So I
No,
suppose it's a good
no,
thing. Well, it's your
exactly.
imaginary friend, though, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
friends.
I
Sorry,
get
friends.
I get all the right answers, mate.
I
I get
know
all
that's
the
it.
right
Yeah.
answers. Very often. Yeah, what do you think of that, Phil? Oh, do you know, I think it's a brilliant idea, Phil. You are
Yeah,
just like, honestly,
yeah.
you're a star. You're an absolute star. Yeah.
You want to be a ventriloquist, then you can have a dummy, and it'll
Yeah.
talk to you, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Which one will be the dummy now? That's the
Yeah,
problem.
this is it. It'd be hard to tell, wouldn't it? We'd have to
Yeah.
ask you when you're on air.
Yeah. Be complete madness, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Be complete madness. Be like, yes, that's right, Phil. You
We have a
should. You should do another
photograph and he has
Friday
his
Night
tongue
Live.
out.
Yeah.
The more stuff he does, the further his tongue goes out.
My other voice has told me to do Friday Night
Yeah.
Live on a Thursday, just to fool
Yeah, you can
everyone.
do that, couldn't you?
Yes. Yeah. I
Instead
said,
of
no,
get you
shut
a
up.
dummy, instead of having them dolls that you blow up, you could have a dummy.
Yeah, just have a blow up door like in an airplane, that movie, you know, with the
Yeah.
when you had the
Well, that was
autopilot
great, wasn't it?
and
That
that
was a
girl
good
blow up.
movie at the time. That.
We won't go there with the girl, but it was funny. Yeah, when she was blowing it up. Yeah, no, that could
Right,
happen.
Pearl.
Right, okay. In the poll on Facebook, Alien Craft, 51%.
One.
Natural, in brackets, comment, 41%. So it's a bit more than the YouTube one. Now,
Yeah, a
I
lot
did put
more.
on here a little bit more, Carl, but Biblical Messenger,
Yeah, I saw
8%
that.
of people. Yeah, 8% of people ticked that one. So, that's it. So Alien Craft really, yeah, 50%, and it wins it on Facebook. So that's what people are thinking at the moment.
Well, I think it's more to be honest, I think it's more the media, the way they're pushing it. I know it's come out from a different universe and it's coming to ours, and a lot of the media keeps saying it's under intelligent control. So this is why people may be thinking, aliens. Now, is this true?
Yeah,
Though? Is it
yeah.
true? I haven't been following it as much as you have, but
I'm sad, see.
well, some of my
You know,
friends keep saying you are, but I didn't believe them at
yeah,
first.
yeah. No, for goodness sake, Cobb, the bold and the brave, just say it. Right, our guest. Well,
Yes,
he's been on before. Chris. He is our in the know. He's more in the know than I
that knows.
definitely. Yeah, than me. He spends hours after hour after hour with his CE5 group, CE5 Leicester, which I'll get up. I'm going to bring up Chris Metchin. Really nice guy. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Phil. Hi, Colin. You all right?
Hi, Chris. Good to have you back.
Yeah, nice to see you both.
Thank you.
I'm going to just have a quick look at your. I'm going to have a quick look at your Facebook page. Bring it up now, Chris, just to see what you've got on there and see if there's anything on there. In regards to this.
A lot of rubbish on there. A lot of nonsense on there.
Yeah, I just want to see what's on there. To be honest, right? Because I like the page. I'm a member of the page. I like it, and I would, if you're interested, people in UFOs, aliens, and the agenda there, and you want some you want some information that's unbiased and just factual. And these people go out and they spend a lot of time looking at the sky, videoing it, photographing it, and all kinds of things. So we've got what's that? Pyramid Builders of the Micro World. Oh, that's cute. Look. Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh, that's nice. Let's go home. All right, you got us up. That's brilliant. When I hear someone talking about Bigfoot, yeah, that's definitely Thank you for
This
thank
is,
you for
I
that.
must just slightly correct, I'll just let everybody understand. I just do the admin for the group. There's no, how can I put it? There's no one in charge of the group, or there's no group lead or anything like that. I just do the Facebook page, and I'm always happy to come on and have a chat with you, Phil and Colin, anytime, you know.
I
But there
appreciate
is
that.
this is the group. It is the group page. Anybody on the group can contribute as much as I do. I just this but you've just scrolled past that, Phil. See this here.
Mm.
It's excuse me. Its relevance is
There you go. Sorry, I thought it was voices in the background. Okay.
it's our site where we go to do our C5 meetings. This is part of the complex where we go. This is I think the chapel. They call it the chapel.
Bradgate House Chapel.
Bradgate House Chapel. Around the perimeter of that building are some very well-known poisonous plants. They've been there for donkey's years. Belladonna, definitely, I know. I've seen the signs for.
Deadly nightshade.
It was. If you know a little bit about history, which I don't, so please correct me if I do stand to be corrected. This Bradgate was home to the 9-day Queen. What was that? Lady Jane Grey. She was queen for 9 days.
Yeah, didn't she get executed?
Yes, she did. Yes. And this was her childhood. She lived there. I don't think she was born there.
Right.
Okay. Oh, hang on. The next councilman. Oh, sorry.
These poisonous plants. Can you send Phil some?
I was just gonna say I would have dried them out a little bit, made you a nice tea, Cole.
Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and just like sat there sniggering. And when he said, "Oh, you're not drinking yours," I go, "Oh no, I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty, Cole. Drink up."
During our
when we go camping next, I'll be checking all my content.
During our C5 events, we've captured some really, really strange imagery of lights in the sky, brilliant bright reds and pinks.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, and when this is why I've never really posted. I must dig them out. It's really interesting to see underneath the cloud what we think was red lightning, which is quite rare.
Right.
Yeah, very rare.
It is. I mean, looking.
I mean,
the one thing I would honestly say with that, it is very unusual, but you've got lights directly underneath it. Do you think it was some sort of atmospheric anomaly, which
reflection?
What, this? Oh no. They're called sprites. This is red lightning. This is a natural phenomena.
Okay.
It's not a reflection of the lights on the clouds or anything like that. Like I say, the footage we've got, we never captured these, but when we had the footage examined, it was said that is almost certainly sprites. You've had some red lightning in the area, and we caught it. It must have been above the cloud, because through our info, because we couldn't see it with our eyes, but through our infrared camera, the sky it was lighting up, these pinks and reds all over the place.
Wow.
It was quite incredible. I'm sure I've still got that footage. I'll dig it out for you.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Please, Chris.
No problem. And so things like this, I find that photo doesn't look like it's AI one or it's been tampered with.
No, it's It's unusual, isn't
And
it? It is unusual.
if in the time that looks like it was taken, I mean, I don't think they had props as good as that. I don't think so. Well,
No.
90, according to that, 1989. I
Yeah.
beg your pardon. I better read that properly. 57 varieties of alien have been catalogued.
So they work for hands then.
57 varieties. Wow.
Well, I think what they've categorised them now, and I think it was Eric Davis said to Congress very recently that there's 4 individual species, but it seems like we've got we're part of the primate family. It seems they have families of these things as well that could be possibly misinterpreted as different species. So
Yeah, I think it's about a fortnight ago on it, Chris. I think maybe 3 weeks.
yeah. So Eric Doe, when did he speak? It was about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago.
Maybe a bit longer.
I'd have to look when, but he's definitely spoken to them. He's made them all aware of what he knows as well.
Yeah, I got a link sent to me and I watched a bit of it, to be honest. It's quite interesting. Very interesting. Sorry,
Go
on.
You've got a cross posted from an original, which is a rival X Factor. We have a major update on the giant comet or alien spaceship coming our way this winter, named 3I Atlas. There's been a lot of hype regarding the object, 3I Atlas, the third known interstellar visitor to pass through our solar system. Some scientists, most notably Avi Loeb, think it may be an alien object. Here are some of the anomalies we know about it thus far. These are mostly from the work done by Avi Loeb. Okay, so what we're looking at is front-facing glow, not a trailing tail. Hubble images show a bright glow ahead of the object rather than a tail pointing away from the sun, unlike typical comets. Layman terms, it's like a car driving with its headlights on in the back seat instead of in front. Comets aren't supposed to shine this way. They're not supposed to, no, because you get effects of inertia and also the solar winds. So, but the comets that have been known to have tails going forwards, they have been known to have that, but very rarely. Absence of detectable cometary gases. Spectroscopy found no common comet gases, e.g., CN, C2, C3, CO, which is very unusual. Layman terms, when you check its breath, it's not breathing out the usual stuff comets do. It's suspiciously clean. So basically, water and carbons and improbably aligned trajectory, retrograde orbit, but within 5 degrees of the elliptical plane. Chance is 2%. What that means, layman terms, imagine someone swimming against the current but perfectly staying in the main traffic lane. It's not impossible, but extremely rare. So retrograde orbit just basically means that it's not being pulled by the sun. It's not governed by gravity of the largest body in our solar system.
I think it's going too. It's going too fast as well to be caught up in the sun's gravity. So I mean, I've just got an article in front of me. It's actually from it. I mean, admittedly, it's from the BBC, but it is. It does say the glow has been interpreted so far as evaporation of dust from the sun-facing side of Atlas. How true that is, I have no idea. I don't know. The BBC are not the most reliable of information. I just got a very quick breakdown of where they are with it. I think it's a comet. I think it's a comet, and I've got a bit of a theory which I was one of the ones that added. Is this a messenger? Is this quite possibly? This something like this could have been that guided the three wise men to Jesus or something like that, quite literally. Has anyone done the maths? Is it once it goes around the sun? Is it in some sort of elliptical orbit, or where has it come from? Is
it an alien ship, Chris?
Yeah,
that's all we want to know. Is it Chris? Is it an alien ship? That's all I want to know.
At the moment, I don't think so. At the moment, I don't think so. I think they're going to get to a point. They're going to be able to see it and analyze it properly, and it will come back. It's already supposedly got ice, water on it. There's detectable stuff on it. It just seems like nothing's coming off it, which is bizarre. So could that be something to do with the speed of it? Is it going too fast to actually emit that sort of tail? Well, I don't know. I don't know if that would even come into it if it was going. I don't know, Phil, but I don't think it's not screaming out spaceship at the moment. It's just not.
Right.
I want it to be. I really want it. I want them to get a close up on that James Webb, and them see that there's like a mini city on it, or some sort of nuclear propulsion that we haven't picked up yet, or something like that. But
I'm going to bring up Larry. He's from the States, Larry Luttrell. Now he is he is a cryptid guy, but I just want to get his take on it from across the pond, see what they think of it. Okay, the more the minds, the merrier. I always think.
Definitely.
Hi, Larry.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us, mate.
Not a problem, Phil.
We're talking about this Three-Eye Atlas, this rock that is behaving really oddly. Do you know? You must have known about it. You must know about it.
Yeah, I've read some about it, seen it on the news. It's a lot different than other comments and stuff that's come through. So they're kind of puzzled.
What do you think it is, Larry? Is it alien ship?
I almost have to agree with Chris on this one. I don't, at this moment, it's still so far away, and it's not doing the things that would lead them to believe it's an alien ship. But you never know. The closer it gets, the more they'll find out.
I don't think this is. They haven't mentioned that this is steering and correcting. It's not correcting its course. That's that.
It doesn't have to, Chris. It doesn't have to. It's on such a trajectory. I mean, retrograde for a start. Okay, so it's kind of like it's not being governed by any planetary body or the sun. Most importantly,
correct. Yeah.
Also, it's aligned in such a way. Most comments, if you can imagine that is the solar system, a flat disk, right? And most comets come in like with Oumuamua, comes in at an angle, and goes down and then loops back up and comes back up like that. This one is coming in precisely on a plane, only 5 degrees of pitch, if you like, coming down. 5 degrees, that's nothing.
Is this
I
what
think
I've
it's
missed? Sorry, Phil. Everything went dead. Have we been monitored?
Oh, okay, right. I don't know. Could be. It
Everything
could
just
be.
went weird.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. Not a problem, Cole. You weren't missed, mate.
What have I missed? Yeah, no. Oh, strange.
I'm going to move people around because we've got the comments on screen, because I think it's nice for people when they're putting a comment to see their comment on screen. So I'm just going to move
Yeah.
some over there, right? So
Let
you're
me
not
get
in the
the
way of
comments
it,
back up on my side.
Larry. Larry thinks it's
Yeah.
a comet. He doesn't think it's a alien
Right.
ship.
Okay.
Chris, in Chris's in his opinion, that he doesn't honestly think it's an alien ship. What do you think, Carl?
I don't know. I've read 2 accounts of this. It seems to be under intelligent control. It is coming at the angle like you said. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think it's of some type of, I don't know, maybe satellite from another planet, world, intelligence. I don't know.
Could there
I
have been
don't think it's a satellite. It's a comet, but I think it's something else. But what it is, I don't know.
like a collision in space, in deep space, and this is just like cosmic billiards? Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's apparently it's massive in it, Chris. And it's so
It's
many.
the size of Everest, apparently.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I got told a bit bigger, but yeah.
bigger, but it's that's that's
Right.
huge.
Okay.
That's like Manhattan Island, like it's huge.
Right. Now, this might
still
sort of
wallet.
this puts in what I'm going to tell you now might put in a new way of thinking about it. Okay. Now, I don't think it's an alien ship. I also don't think it is wholly a natural object. As I said, I did write about this in the book back in December before this actually turned up. I kind of I get dreams every now and then, and I wrote something, and what I wrote was right on this, about the light at the front. Okay, the sun's always blasting out radiation, X-ray, UV, and regular violet light. The radiation messes with the gases around the coma. That's around the actual comet, making them act like plasma, which is like the 4th state of matter, which plasma is. Most of the universe is plasma, and this object might be living in a dusty plasma state. Tiny dust bits, if you like, can grab onto ions, so gas gets ionized and attaches to the dust, staying as plasma. This could mean the light it gives off is a self-sustaining plasma charge. Right? Plasma has some wild properties. It can create hot and cold spots, crystal shapes, and almost seem to think for itself. We've all seen those like balls of lightning, the plasma charged balls of lightning, and they act very oddly. They act almost as if they have logic, as if they have a purpose. Right. It might. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Shapes almost seem to think for itself. This object, including its outer coma, is about twice the Earth's size. Okay, overall. We're not talking the core. The overall is twice the Earth's size. It might already be interacting with the sun. It might already be interacting with the sun as a huge solar flare. Huge solar flares have been seen shooting towards Mars and 3I Atlas in the same direction, and they seem to keep going. They seem to be flaring. It seems to be having not
Like a reaction
ejaculation.
to it.
Yeah, not honestly. I nearly said ejaculation. It shoots off. It shoots off
Reaching out to it.
flares. Yeah.
Almost reaching out to it, like.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why. They're not sure why it does towards 3i Atlas. This could seriously mess with our solar system's electromagnetics. We're already seeing a crazy number of big earthquakes and more ball lightning this year in 2025. Expect more disturbances, I say, to our electromagnetic field as 3i Atlas keeps heading for the sun. The whole thing could even mess with the background cosmic fields, frequency or vibration, according to general resonance theory. Okay. GRT says consciousness comes from, and this is only theory, but GRT says consciousness comes from shared resonance frequencies, like different things syncing up, which leads to a more complex conscious states. It's basically a theory that links consciousness to various fields of matter and energy. In our brains, this shared resonance helps different neuron groups work together for things like senses, memory, and thinking. So consciousness pops up when physical stuff, kind of thing, syncs up at shared frequencies, leading to information exchange. So, with this, you saw on a thumbnail for this episode for this week, it was Cole and me on supposedly 3i Atlas saying, "Come on down," and on the thing it said, when I put up the title, I said, "My God, it's full of stars." The reason I chose that out of 2001, the film, as everyone knows, is because when I was talking months ago about expecting a something, I didn't know it was going to be a comic, but like another Umnu. When I said that be another one, um, uh, I honestly thought, like in 2001, it was going to be more in the scheme of less of an alien craft, but it is going to be able to. In 2001, you had a monolith, a black monolith, and every time there was an evolutionary jump for mankind, they would come across the monolith. So the apes would be
Yeah,
kind of like,
yeah.
they'd be like going, woo, 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 and then I'm not doing that again, don't ask me. And then they'd see the monolith, and just at the moment, one of them picks up a bone to use as a tool, because that is a quintessential moment when we started using tools. When we went to the moon, quintessential moment, saw a monolith there, and then we go on from the moon into further into space. So every stage of human evolution, I think this we can think in our infancy, which we are in at infancy. I think this 3i Atlas is going to be around. It's going to be around for a while. It's going to suck, if you like. It's going to be more highly charged with plasma. It will probably interfere more with our electromagnetic fields around Earth. It will interfere with the earthquakes. It will cause disruption. But also, what it will do, I think it will probably change people's consciousness from the point of view of an evolutionary change mentally, not physically, obviously, unless we grow wings and fly around. But I think mentally, I think it's getting us ready. I think we had the two smaller ones. Now we've got this one, which is very, very different. So that's my thinking on this.
Yep, sounds good.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Again, where is this? Do we know where this thing's come from? Are they saying this has come from like constellations, Sagittarius, or have they got like a backtrack on this object?
We can only backtrack, really, I suppose, as far as we're able to detect.
Yeah.
And then, I suppose if they could get, I suppose again, it's still July, August, 6 weeks. If still too early to get real proper data on it, I suppose.
Mm.
Be
I mean,
interested to know where it comes.
The problem is, Chris, I think, is we're dealing with something which say it's just a comment. Say it's just a comment, and it's just a rock. We don't know. It's a billiard game out there. I mean, it could have been hit, it could have been nudged, it could have been pulled or pushed by any number of things out there to put it on its trajectory. The only thing which we're finding very unusual is the it's a million to one shot that it's happened to be passing nearly every planetary body we have in our solar system.
Now that is very, very strange. That is one of the very strange things about it. But then it's not an impossible shot, if that makes sense. There is still that percentage. There is, he's not ruled it out as completely. It's impossible that couldn't happen. He's put it down to like a 0.05% chance that it could, but it's very low. But it's still it's a possibility, and I think it's just still too early, isn't it? It's still too early. They just haven't got enough data, imagery, information on this thing. Very, very fascinating topic at the moment, though.
It is a very fascinating topic, and there was an earthquake with a magnitude of about 7.4, I think, that happened only yesterday or today. Was it? There was another earthquake that happened somewhere. I heard it on the news, and I can't remember for the life of me. I was at work and I heard it, and I thought, "Oh, hang on, there's another earthquake." We had that one in Japan. And now we've got another one happened today or yesterday. It was like really recent. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. While I mention comments, shall I have a little look to see what's going on with the comments? Ready, steady, retro. Okay, yeah, I know you can't make it this time. Got Dawn, yeah. Sasquatch Sister. Hello, thank you for joining us. Dragonborn. Yes. Hello. Yes. We've got Welsh Rebel as well. Hello, Welsh Rebel. What else we got? Of course, we got Kate. Thank you, Kate.
This the Ring of Fire's on fire. There's 22nd of August, magnitude 7.2, Argentina. You've got 5.7 Japan. That was yesterday. 5.8 in Russia, not far from I think where the Japanese one is. Another 5.7 on the 19th of August. Oh my God! I mean, there's been quite a few. I can't see any reference for today. Oh, South America. One for South
got, Chris, America. That globe.
Sorry?
You got that globe, that software.
Oh no, I'm just
on.
Oh no! I'm just literally. I just browse. I've got.
Sorry.
I'm on a laptop, and behind me, I've got a computer screen.
I was going to say downstairs, I've got I can't remember what they call it. It's a big globe, and it gives you all the up-to-date information on earthquakes.
Interesting. No, just I literally just put today earthquakes. Yeah, like Washington, Drake between South America and Antarctica, a 7.5.
Maybe that's it. Is it, Phil?
Maybe.
Yeah, it might well be. I've got up American. I've got American site up. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, so on the map. Okay, newest first. Yep, that's fine. There we go. So yeah, we've got that's all the kind of newest first. So that's the 22nd of the 8th 25, which is this one. You can see in blue.
Yeah,
just down there, South America. Yeah, so that was the one I must have heard about. And I'd say Argentina, yes, of course, that's the one I heard about. And then we had the ones over here um, in Russia. That's it. That was the one, not Japan, Russia. We had that big one, didn't we? Now we have the same frequency. Now with this new space anomaly coming in, we've got the same amount of earthquakes. I'm not saying we're getting any more, but the magnitude of the earthquakes has increased, which is odd.
And the more, there's a lot more reporting on them as well, seemingly. I know we get every single day there's earthquakes, isn't there? And you can measure like one on the Richter scale in most places on a daily basis. You know, especially on the fault lines. But just in the past month or so, it just seems everything's going off at once. You know. And what do you guys think of this tsunami? There was a tsunami a few weeks ago.
What do you think, Cole?
I've got a little while ago.
There was actually an earthquake in the Midwest too last week.
In the Midwest?
I think Missouri. In the Midwest in the United States.
Yeah.
Around Missouri, there's a small quake there.
Was it quite a big one, Larry?
No, it was a small one. It was only like a 4, I think, 3.5 or 4. But it was enough they felt it there where it happened because it's right on a fault line.
Larry, have you experienced an earthquake?
Yeah.
Go on, tell us. Spill the beans.
Yes,
was
it's been several years ago, but yeah.
What's it like?
Me and my ex-wife were laying in bed, and we heard a rumble first, and then we felt a shake. And earlier that night, they had severe storms up. When I heard that rumble, I jumped out of bed, and then I felt the quake. And I thought maybe there's a tornado warning in our area, but later on in the news, when I got up in the morning, they said that we had a 5-point-something earthquake. And the earthquake was where it originated was probably only 50 miles away. It shook us out of our beds.
Okay.
It's a unique experience.
Yeah. There's no earthquakes that go on in our bed. I know that. I'm too knackered. I'm too knackered, to be honest. But it's it's one of those things which I've never experienced one. I've only seen like CCTV footage where you kind of like, and it's almost, I'll tell you what it looks like to me. It looks exactly like, the old Star Trek series where they're all they're moving the set. All the people are wobbling around because the special effects are just like, right, okay, we're in the Klingons are attacking. Everyone move to the right. It looks like that on CCTV, doesn't it? When you look at an earthquake, tins of beans falling off and this coming, people wobbling around. It doesn't almost look real sometimes. And I thought, I wouldn't mind just, seeing what it's like. Thanks for that, Larry. I appreciate that, the input,
You're welcome. I hope I never feel one again, but unfortunately, the Midwest is on a pretty good fault line. They say we're due for a big one, but let's hope it's a long time from now.
There's some that could do some real damage in America, couldn't it?
Yeah. They don't build their homes like Japan and the other ones that deal with them often. So, yeah.
No.
See, that's another thing, right? That's you bring it up. That's another thing, Larry. Is this is all second-hand news I get, right? And it's mostly all pumped out on social media. What's going on with the animals that are leaving and naturally migrating out of Yellowstone?
From the pack.
Yeah, out of Yellowstone. What's going on there?
Yellowstone.
And it brings me back to this, Chris. It brings me back to this anomaly in space: earthquakes, ball lightning, Yellowstone, animals leaving. It's all. Honestly, I think.
But they reckon Old Faithful, don't they, in the park is due an eruption, and the animals always sense it. Look, when the tsunami happened, all the animals in them zoos there was just going crazy about an hour before.
Kate's right. Kate said there was a big one coming. It's supposed to split the USA in half.
Yeah.
Is that right? Blimey,
Yeah, if the
Larry.
one erupts in Yellowstone, it'll be very devastating. It's like a super volcano. If it ever erupts, it's going to kill a lot of people that are close proximity. And they said the ash cloud will, in certain states, it'd be like midnight. It'd be dark and
Like
be scary.
difficult,
Something like that could have been what wiped out the dinosaurs.
yeah.
Yeah, it is the aftermath, isn't it? It's like the ash that it kicks up. You know, that's the problem, because it goes up into the hemisphere, and that's it. As soon as it blocks out the light, that's it. Sayonara, isn't it? You know, it's you know.
They said it'd be 100 times bigger when Mount St. Helens erupted.
Yeah.
It took half the side out of that thing.
Yeah. Do you know what, Larry? We had, when Mount St. Helens erupted, I don't know if Chris and Cole know that, if they experienced the same, but I remember when it erupted, and the one thing that really, I just washed the car, right? I had an Audi ATLS, and I just washed it. Yeah. And I went to bed, woke up next morning. I was only young. Woke up with pride and joy. You know, it's like kind of a real nice kind of old banger, really. It's only about 400 quid, I think, I spent on it. But and I washed it, and went out in the morning, blow me down sideways if it wasn't covered in red dust.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mount St. Helens. Yeah.
Well, they actually, in parts of the United States, even in the Midwest, they put out advisories for people with like COPD and asthma and any kind of lung problems to stay inside, because that ash went everywhere.
We are quite lucky over here, aren't we?
We do get them, but only Manny wants.
Yeah, every now and again you'll see news that like a 1.4 has been measured in Yorkshire, or it's just it's nothing. It's not enough to.
Not for them guys, I know.
You know, we should be grateful for that, definitely, that we don't get too much like that.
It's got to be devastating.
I think the other big one's the Canary Islands, isn't it? There's a big volcano on the Canary Islands, and they think if the side of it drops into the sea, like similar to Mount St. Helens, it will push a tsunami to the west coast of America. The whole west coast would be affected, and that it wouldn't. That would also filter up the English Channel. It would affect anyone on the coastline of the English Channel. All sea defences, if anything over about a metre, sea defences would be totally overwhelmed. You know, so dangerous times. Very dangerous times. So. Sorry.
No, go on, mate. Go on. No, that's fine.
What I was going to say was, what is the next? What are they? Are they obviously still gathering data regarding 3i Atlas? But have they got a plan for that? You know, like have they got all telescopes on this? Is James Webb going to this?
Yeah,
have they got a plan of attack? Are they going to send something to look at it? You know, what are they going to do with it?
Well, RV Loeb, they have got by Jupiter, I think it is. They've got they've got a satellite over there, which is going to be made redundant. because it's come to the end of its life, but with a little bit of thrust and a little bit, they could get it to cross and meet this interstellar anomaly. It's just a case. I think he had a word with the Congresswoman Nancy somebody, who was at the congressional meeting at that time. I forgot her name now, her full name. But he had a word, Harvey did, with her to try and get NASA, I suppose, a space agency, to move this probe, Juno. That's it, Juno. The probe was called. So to move it into the trajectory of, so it cross paths with this anomaly. Whether they do it or not, I don't know. They don't seem to ever be that proactive, the American Space Agency, for some reason, when it comes to things like this. Like Ivy Loeb said, it would, yeah, no, it's it wouldn't take a lot for it. It would take a bit of fuel.
They'll be watching it.
Yeah. And there is another one as well, which is a Mars, another satellite, another probe. I believe it's at Mars, which they could also use. I think that's Cassini satellite as well. They're trying to track with it, the Cassini satellite. You've got the Gemini as well, which actually took the shot.
Yeah.
And you've got Hubble, and so I'm not sure. I don't know. They have got. The problem is, Chris, if it goes beyond October, right, it's going to be in our vicinity in October. That's when it's going to be like, boom, we'll be able to see it. And we won't be able to see it well. We'll need really high, powerful binoculars or good telescope.
Telescope. If at all, we might not be able to see that, It's 7 miles wide, and it's just going to skim off of them planets. I think it might look like for a telescope, like I'm not even sure you would see it moving. I don't know.
We've got Kate, Chris. We've got Kate who said, "Is that La Palma, Chris?" I think that was oh yeah, the volcano in the Canaries.
I think it is La Palma.
Right.
Let's have a quick look. It's a big one. I think it will happen one day, but volcano. Let's have a look at
people watching this while Chris is looking. Well, people watching, if you don't mind, because there's a lot of effort goes into this. We enjoy doing it, and we love you all for watching, and participating and everything else. If you could give it a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It helps no end. If you feel in your heart and you want to do a super chat, please, by all means. Obviously, if you want to subscribe, the Dark 66, really great channel. Give that a like and a subscribe, and of course, Dogman TP. It all helps so that we kind of, in a way, it's so that including with Chris with his Facebook page, okay, CE5 Leicester, it all helps because we're only small groups. We're not big, massive like Joe Rogan kind of channels, anything like that. And it just helps to know for us that we're bringing the right content for you. Yeah. And if we're not, leave a comment. Let us know what you want us to change in it, and we will change it. We'll do our very best to change it. Okay. But yeah, it just helps. So thumbs up, like, subscribe, share it. Super chats. Check out my shop. Yeah, got a new T-shirt. I don't know if you like it. Yeah. But it all helps. It helps everyone's channel on here and Facebook page. And it's you people at home that have that we're doing it for. Just so that we can get some input, some people kind of like, the more minds that think about this type of thing, that's why you're so important at home. Anyway, that's me done. Sorry, Chris, you were saying.
Oh no. I wasn't. I didn't say anything.
It is La Palma, I think.
Oh, it's La. Oh, big pardon. Yes, it's It's got. I've just had it up. There's a name for it. It is called Cumbra Veja volcano. I think, and that's on La Palma. And I think it gives a lot of little eruptions, and it gives a. But if the flank of it, if the flank of the volcano, if it was to go and a big eruption, and the flank was to fall into the sea, that'd be a massive issue, like huge issue.
Yeah, for everybody.
Yeah. All right. Listen, Chris, I know you got to leave off by 8.
Thank you all very much. Nice to speak to you. I'll jump off now, Phil.
Okay, mate.
And, I'll catch up with you soon. All right.
All right. Speak to you soon. Bye, Chris.
See you, Chris.
Lovely. What a nice bloke.
Yep. Still got another nice bloke on, Larry.
Yeah. Yeah. Larry, now, you sent me about. First of all, what I wanted to ask about is the migration of these animals from Yellowstone. What do you think is going on with that, Larry? I know it's a big question.
That could be, like Colin said, that could be scary. They might sense something. Yellowstone, they've been predicting that it's time for eruption. They don't know how severe, but animals moving and migrating out there could be they sense something or their food source is starting to run low. Like you got grizzlies, wolves, cougars, and if their food source is running low and they have to compete with other animals, they'll find other territories. So it could be a number of different things. I'd rather hope that they're migrating for food than sensing that volcano there is going to blow.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few things which now you did send me something on Thunderbird, didn't you?
I sent you a few things on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this up. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do because I can make it bigger if I do a screen share. Let's have a look if I can get it. Let me Thunderbird. There we go. Right. Okay. We have to make it a bit bigger now. Oh, right. Okay. So 1977 Lawndale incident. In July 1977, near Lawndale, Illinois, a group of boys were playing when two large birds swooped down. Oh, I think I've heard of this one. One bird reportedly grabbed a 10-year-old boy, Marlon Lowe, with its talons, lifting him a few feet before dropping him. Multiple witnesses described the birds as having black feathers, a white ringed neck, and a wingspan estimated to be over 10 feet. Some accounts mention a beak like that of a Andean condor.
Didn't they get a video of that? Because I remember this.
Yeah, did he get a video?
Yeah, one of them had a cine camera, didn't they? Was it that one with the charm?
I'm back. Sorry about that. Interruption.
That's all right, mate. No worries. Yeah, I don't know. Ask Larry. See if he knows. I'm just going to sort this out.
Larry, we need to get.
Was a video? Larry? Was a video?
Was there a video?
Yeah.
I seen this incident on like a documentary that had different kind of cryptid encounters. I don't know if there was a video for sure, but there was a group of kids out playing in the yard, and a couple adults witnessed it also. So, and they had like a slew of sightings in 1977 in that area. So.
Okay. We've got an old one here. You sent me another one, an old one in Alton sighting, 1948. A man and his son in Alton, Illinois, reported seeing a large bird with a torpedo-shaped body flying at 500 feet, casting a shadow the size of a small airplane. What the hell?
That's awesome. That'd be scary. Something that big could fly down and pick up a car, maybe.
I mean, they're in the native mythology anyway.
Yeah, I've got reports from Shelbyville have been documented, including Lake Shelbyville. Some sightings suggest the Thunderbird may be a descendant of Territorn family, extinct large birds of prey.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people, tried to push it off on saying, "Oh, it's a condor." I don't think they travel that far. From all the witness accounts, it's way bigger than a condor. 10 to 12 foot wingspan or bigger, and it's big enough to swoop down and pick up a kid, and then it dropped it, but I think it did it out of fear because the mother and 2 adults run towards the kid when the bird had picked him up off the ground.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
I'm sure there's some video. I'm positive, 100%.
There might be a video, Tony.
Not actually the kid getting picked up, but the video when it was going away. I'm sure the father had a cine camera or something.
If you get hold of the video, sling us the link over. Yeah, sling us a link, and I can always try and put it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look for it when we finish.
Yeah.
We'll do it on next week. We'll put it up just to remember. I'll put a note. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were other encounters, but I thought the ones in Illinois were pretty cool because it's not far away, and we had talked about it on the last podcast.
Yeah.
I sent you that stuff.
Yeah. No, that's right. I mean, I've got some things which people have shared on my I'll put it up. Let's have a look. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Yeah, doing it again, Carl. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Right. Okay. Let's. I can't help myself.
You've had that one.
Okay. Right. On my Facebook page. Remember, anyone, if you want to follow, more than welcome. If you want a friend request, more than welcome. That's not a problem. Yeah, I've got this Skinwalker. This is a bit funny. There's one guy that said, let's get the comments up.
Is it that young lad that's chasing the Skinwalker?
Yeah.
Well, he's meant to have found it, isn't
he? Keith Aston said Ringo Starr, it sounds like, and it's not wrong. I mean, that's got to be scary. I've seen some quite convincing ones, and heard some quite convincing. That is pretty scary. I've never come across that myself ever in woods and forests. Luckily, I've never heard that. Where you hear the voice coming out from the woods, going, "Come nearer," or "Hello, help." Yeah. Have you heard that, Larry, in woods?
No, I've heard some howls and grunts and almost like a bark noise, but I knew there wasn't no dogs in the area. So. But your friend Running Crane, I think that's his last name.
Yeah.
When he talked about seeing the Bigfoot that shapeshift, that could have been a Skinwalker.
Yeah. No, I think
that's what I was thinking when he said it. I was like, that sounds like a Skinwalker.
Also got a rare black moon. I think you sent this to us, Cole, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
A rare black moon will darken skies on August 22nd, 23rd, offering perfect stargazing and possible Perseid meteor views. So I don't ever remember seeing it. Is that an eclipse? Is that going to be?
I don't know, really. I don't think it's an eclipse. But
like a lunar eclipse almost.
Yeah, what does that mean then? Exactly. Does it mean that what?
What's going to be?
What? I haven't looked it up to find out, but I'm just trying
to be honest. I'm going to admit, like I said, was it last weekend all them meteors? I went out like 3 times during the night. Never saw one. and I go to work at 4 in the morning, and I never saw him then. So.
Oh, I tell you what I did hear the other day. Last Saturday when I went out, I done a night hike in the woods.
Yeah,
So a
I know,
wild
yeah.
camp night hike, and I saw this very strange. I saw something big. I was just walking along, I had shined the torch over, and you can see, and I slowed it right down so that you can see picture perfect. This it looked like be on all fours, but it was half masked. It looked like a big creature. I don't want to say a dog. It looked like a big creature of some sort, but it was like half cloaked. You can see behind it, the tree is like blurred out as it passes. Fantastic. And also
What
when I
did
got
you?
back, I got back. I was sat down talking to Pete as I normally do because I believe it or not, I like a good chat. And
Really?
it's hard shutting me up, isn't it? And I had the campfire going, and I had the light, and I was talking to the camera about this and that, and it was quite funny because Dawn, which is Sasquatch's sister, on the comments moderator, she she said, I said, what do you
Kirby.
think that was? And she thought it was my stomach. Yeah. It's good, but no, it's like it was almost, she said it sounded like, Kate said it sounded like howling in the distance. And I listened, I could hear it. I shut myself up from talking because I was like, and I instantly said to the camera, I turned to the camera, I said, did you hear that? I hope it picked that up. And when you listen back, you can hear like distant howling, but like howling you've not heard from any fox or anything like that.
Sure, it wasn't
Really
dear.
clear. Yeah, really clear. Yeah.
You have to send me it.
Yeah, I'm going to post it. It's going to go up 9:15 tonight. It's going up. It's on my channel.
I'll probably be in London.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah, check it out, Larry. Yeah, it's going to be up straight after this. Well, not long after this. It'll give you time to have a cup of tea and a cup of coffee, and then check out the video.
Or some gin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get me some. A bit drowned out, Phil. Get me some.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Hey, Dawn. Dawn said sounded like you were, blew off. She said it sounded like I blew off. But,
Yeah, that's all it's full of wind anyway, Dawn.
I am. Yeah.
Is that you, Larry? That noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, a truck just went by.
Yeah, right.
A truck just went by.
It blows
I'm
my
sitting
ears.
in my barn. But I got the door up. If you hear something like that, it's a vehicle going by.
Okay. Yeah. No,
But we ain't getting a bunch of trains today.
Yeah, like last time, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the trains last time.
Oh, I see Dan Williams is in the chat. Hey, Dan.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Nice to hear from you.
Yes. Hello, Daniel. Thank you for joining, mate.
Yeah. You know Dan, Larry?
Yeah, I seen old Daniel doing. He called just a little bit ago, and I was like, I'm sorry, Dan, I'm on the podcast. And when I answer my phone, it cuts the cast out. I told him I'd talk to him later.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy, he's Dan.
Yes, he is. Yeah. He stays busy.
Larry, what I wanted to ask you was, we've asked you about Dogman, we've asked you about cryptids. Now, a lot of times with cryptids and with Dogman, they go hand in hand with other instances of paranormal. This thing sort of opens an individual up to be more susceptible to other things happening. Can I ask you, Larry, has anything else happened to you that you can talk about? Maybe that you would put under the banner of paranormal?
like paranormal, like ghost wise or something?
Yeah,
Or
just I mean, it can be under anything which you kind of, like. For instance, I've had where I've been in a house. Rox has been out. My other half, she's been out. You know, she's not in the house, and yet I've still heard my voice being called, as if it's her.
yeah, I've heard that before a
Yeah,
couple times.
I've
Yeah,
also been out
that's
in
weird.
woods. Yeah, and I've been
Mhm.
out in
I wouldn't
woods.
answer back in the woods.
No.
There was one time I was out hunting and I heard my name and there was nobody there. I looked over my shoulder and got kind of spooked, but I just wrote it off as my imagination. But for you to be when you're out in the woods and you hear your name, but it's like a whisper, Phil. It made me look over my shoulder. But I said maybe there's a bird out there that could make that sound. Or I wrote it off as just my imagination. But the more I've researched on cryptids, like you talked about, a lot of them have learned to mimic uh, voices of a human or somebody that's close to you. Uh, it's kind of strange and scary.
It is.
But I've been in the house doing dishes before and heard my name, and my wife would be in the living room, and I go, "Did you need something? What?" I said, "I heard somebody call my name." I didn't say that. So
Mm.
hard
When
to
you've been out,
explain.
Larry,
Said
when you've
Dogman
been
John.
when you've been out in the woods, Larry, um, how often is it that you, or have you ever heard unusual cries or owls hooting?
I've had owls hoot before in the woods. Uh,
Do
I
you know why I
have
asked you?
had
Do
the
you know
wood.
why I
I've
asked
had
you?
the woods go dead silence before, and a lot
Mm.
of times,
Oh, golly.
like when I had my encounter with the big cat, where the woods went dead quiet when it come up through on the trail that I was on, probably 5 minutes before it come down. But the woods got just totally silent. The birds quit chirping. Uh, the squirrels quit barking and playing around, making noise. So when animals do that and that stuff happens in the woods, it's normally a telltale sign of a predator being there. So,
Well, the Osborne effect.
yep.
Hmm.
Do you get spooked, Larry? What spooks you out in the
Uh,
forest?
Before my encounter, I'd walk through the woods without a flashlight. You know, still be as quiet as possible, but not like I am now. Uh, since that encounter, it has changed me. I get spooked easier, especially if I'm walking in the woods or across the field in the dark. A noise. I had a bobcat one time uh, growl or hiss at me. I didn't know it was there until I was about 10 feet away. And then it let me know. It scared shit out of me. Almost started to run. But he was hiding in a little cane break about 50 yards from my stand. I didn't have no idea he's around, but he let me know he was there. If you hear a bobcat, it'll make the hair stand up on your neck.
Do you want to read
But
this next
yeah,
one?
it definitely changes your outlook once you have an encounter. It makes the woods a different place. You're more cautious and looking around more. But I still do it because I love to.
Pretty safe.
Yeah.
That answer your question, kind of?
Yeah.
I have an owl who hoots by mine nearly every night. It does me in for whatever
A
reason.
reason. Strange dog. Well, Where I used to live, my old place, there's some trees, and we used to have barn owls and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that was interesting, Don. To be honest,
Yeah.
just lay there in your bed listening to them. They're fantastic.
If you don't know they're there and they let out that big call or hoot, it'll
Mountain lions.
definitely wake you up.
The reason that I mention about owls is a lot of times owls are are used as a definitive kind of like bridge. A lot of times they're used as ancient as messengers. They're wise, but also investigators like us. I know that when I've been out in woods and forests, I often hear owls, but they don't sound exactly like owls. They sound a little bit off. They don't. They're almost. If someone said it's an owl being mimicked, I'd say yeah, it's a bit off. It just doesn't sound quite right. And I know that other people have heard the same. We also get owls, which a lot of witnesses to abductions and other stuff, they say that they've seen at night, and they've seen owls at the window with big eyes looking at them, and they're kind of like a creature, a bird which crosses the bridge between the void of alien and cryptid in a way, for me. But I've had it. Have you had it, Cole? Where you've been in the forest, you heard now, and it just doesn't sound right.
Especially tony owls. I've heard a lot of them, but I have come across that when I think, was that an owl? I don't know. I don't know really. I think they are owls, obviously, but if something's mimicking them, I'm not really sure, Phil, to be honest. I'm on the fence with that one, in my opinion.
Keith Ashton said Janu will mimic an owl. Yeah, I've heard this.
Yeah, I have read that.
Thank you for that, Keith. Yeah.
I've read where
you get a twit in the two, don't you? Which is, it's the communicating.
Sorry, Larry.
I've heard encounters where Bigfoot they mimic voices, and they say Skinwalker does, and Dogman, and they mimic animals too.
Yeah, I've read that a lot. They do, especially in the US.
Yeah, I know owls. I've had them call back and forth, and 2 or 3 of them going at it in a tree, calling back and forth, and each one sounded a little different. So pretty interesting, but
yeah,
I'm like you. They see all and know all in the woods. They're very smart animals.
Yeah.
You got Daniel Williams has just brought up. Thank you, mate. Brought up a message saying Bigfoot can mimic voices, animals, and slap trees.
Yep.
Now, you see, I don't know about the slapping trees. I've heard it. I know you've heard it as well, Cole. That knocking. I don't know. I mean, there's a people out there that say it's this.
Could be, couldn't it? Could be. I know you have a theory on that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It's part of the communication or warning system.
Do have a theory about that, but it's just the thing is, though, is because Cole has got himself a wood knocker, haven't you, Cole?
Yes, I have. Yes.
It looks like something you'd buy from one of those shops by dual carriageway on the way up to Coventry. You know, it used to be a happy eater, but now it turns into a pleasure shop, shall we say? It looks like you bought it from in there, really. But I won't ask any questions. But anyway, he's got a wood knocker. But the thing is, I wondered about this wood knocker is, like, we'll use it when we go on this
Yeah, we
next
will. We'll be
investigation.
bringing it with me.
Yeah, bring your
If I don't use it, I'll
special
be using it on you.
stick with you, and we'll use it.
Yeah.
We'll use it. But every time I've spoken to Ian Wood about this, every time I've banged a tree, I never get the same wood knock sound as you hear in the distance, the wood knocking from a Bigfoot, a
Yeah,
Janu,
I know what you
or
mean. Yeah, I have.
you never get it. Why
No,
is that?
I
Why
don't
is
know.
it? What?
Wish I had the answer.
The sound's slightly different. It's more. I
Mm.
tell you what, it sounds like to me when they do it. It sounds a bit more hollow.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, thinking about that.
Some people believe it's a vocal when they call back from a knock, that they actually create that sound in their
That's what you were saying.
voice or throat or whatever.
Yeah, almost like a bullfrog or gorillas. I
Yeah.
think mountain gorillas do the same, don't they? They're able to. They don't do
Yep.
that, but what they
Primates do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they. I know I saw a program of mountain gorillas, and they're able to sort of like whoa, whoa, but it kind of comes out as like like more of a kind of like that. That's the best way I can put it, really. That's my technical, say on it, really.
Yeah, you could be right. Go on, man. Sorry.
If we ever get a picture of a Bigfoot standing by a tree with the stick, we know he's doing it with the stick, not vocally.
Yeah, that would be great.
Until then, we just gotta look at each other's views and opinions and just go with it. We know that they're answering back to the knocks we create. So, but as far as them picking up a stick, I don't know.
You see,
But
Larry.
some primates take it with their voice.
Larry, have you heard of Dr. J over there and Janu?
Dr. J.
Matthew, Dr.
He's an athlete, former basketball player.
No, Dr. Matthew Johnson. He's a psychologist, but he's also he's
a Bigfoot researcher.
Yeah, well, he's less researcher now. He's more he's kind of like he's part of their group. He's kind of like is very closely affiliated with the Janu, very high up with them. Anyway, he believes that the knocks that you hear are not actually knocks. It's where the Janu come out, or the Bigfoot come out of trees, which kind of makes sense.
Keith was saying.
Yeah, and as they come out, you can hear the pop.
You mean like a sound barrier type of pop?
Yeah,
type of
I
thing.
guess so. I guess so.
Which is interesting. I think I've read
that's a pretty good theory.
You know, it makes sense because if they're 4 feet wide at the shoulder, massive big things, aren't they? Right. And they go behind a tree, and boom, they're gone. They're gone. They're just gone. And you think to yourself, hang on, it's almost like a hall of mirrors. You know, when you get there on those mirrors and they're kind of like at 90 degrees, and you're able to move your leg and your arm up, and it looks like, it's almost like that. You should be able to see them, but you can't because maybe
like they got a cloaking device.
Yeah, either cloaking device or Dr. J's right, and they do go into a tree.
Territory. That's interesting. Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you. Keith Aston said he's seen what? I heard one. Yeah, he heard one in the German cemetery.
Cool.
That's what we don't get along. That's what we need on the show, you know. Some Germans.
Yeah, Dr. J was a basketball player. I think he's also a fully trained psychologist as well, if I remember rightly. After
He is,
speaking
I
to him.
think.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, also. Could be, yeah, could be, Dan. Could be.
Yeah, I think you're right, Daniel.
Dan, I haven't smoked for 12 years, and I'm not ever going to start again, ever.
It's me. I'm guilty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's it for sure, for sure.
Why has he put that? He put you trees as
Probably because the health things I got going on.
Yeah.
That could be.
Another thing, Larry, talking about health, I was going to ask you, and this is to both of you actually, and you at home. Let us know in the comments. I've got another theory, and that is people that experience paranormal, whether it be ghosts, whether it be supernatural, Dogman, Bigfoot, and if they experience these things, a bit like with UFOs, and if you experience it, I believe it takes its pound of flesh in a way of it. It allows you to witness, but it it leaves you with some illness. Basically, you won't be the same again. There'll be something which happens to you where you, it will manifest within you. It's almost like paying a price. We've shown you, but hey, because we've shown you, you got too close. Yeah, you're gonna get ill. You'll have illnesses. You'll have this go wrong, that go wrong. A lot of people I've talked to, a lot of people I've interviewed, exact same things happen to them. And I said, "You okay? You right?" And they said, "Well, were you okay prior to your event 10 years ago?" "Yeah, I was fine." "Well, 5 years ago?" "Yeah, I was fine, Phil." But after I saw the ghost or whether I saw a UFO, boom, they started getting illnesses. What do you say, guys?
That's an interesting theory, though, but it could be possible. I know, whether your event or encounter was terrifying or it just scared you, like you said, that lives with you. It's never going to go away. And it could create some kind of stress that we're not aware of or worry. And we all know that's bad for your health. It's going to create health problems. So it's possible.
Yeah, possible. I have seen ghosts. I have seen spirits, I think. But I've never felt ill. The only time I have ever felt ill is when me and you was together, and we went into panic into that real thick. We climbed up there, didn't we? And got into that thick scrub and got into that, and I started to feel claustrophobic. I started to feel sick, headaches, and that's the first time there was that something doing that to me. Because I am not claustrophobic. You can put me in a small space, I'll never get. I said to you, didn't I? I don't feel too good. I feel claustrophobic. I want to get out of here, Phil. Phil, I need to get out.
Yes, I know.
I don't know. I don't know. Was it something I've had? Was it something doing it to me? I don't know, Phil. I can't.
It was quite a sketchy place, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. We're very, wasn't it?
Well, a lot of people in their encounters describe a overwhelming pressure that they can feel throughout their body, and that could have very well made a guy nauseous or not feel well, or it's just weird.
I mean, with Cole, I do. It's I get it as well. I've had it before. The one really bad time I had where I felt nauseous, really nauseous. I did throw up. not on camera because but was Camden, a place called Camden Wood down in Sussex, and there's a part of that which is near the video there. I've done a video of it near what is it? Not it's the sacrificial beech tree. There's a sacrificial beech tree in the middle of the wood. Because there's two sections to the wood. There's a bottom section, then you go across a field to go to the top section, and the top section. And I found lots of like Blair Witch sticks. You know the type of Blair
When you
Witch
tell me,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, yeah, lots of that. And as I was walking through the brush, because I never follow paths, do I? I never go on the path. And I was walking through the brush, and I just had this overwhelming, same feeling you had, Cole. Same feeling. I had to get out. I had to get
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I had to
Yeah, I
leave.
did. Yeah. 'Cause I kept saying, "You, come on, I need to
You
go. I
know,
need to go."
and
Yeah, it's real weird. I've never, like I say, I have seen spirits and I've seen them in houses and everything. There's no ill feeling whatsoever. I know a lot of people in the comments are saying they've had, been ill. I've never have until that night. I don't know. Yeah, I can't answer it really. Was it your aftershave, Phil? I don't know. Was it that?
that's the thing. We often, we often make each other feel sick, don't we? But I don't know. We got to see who does the cooking next time, I suppose.
Not if you're having them special herbs off Chris. You're not doing the cooking.
Yeah. Place I see. That place does. Yep. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Keith said that place does the same. Yeah, he's talking about the chase. Yeah.
Okay.
I was talking to a lovely lady called Gail yesterday. Was it not last night? Night before. And she was telling me a few stories from there. Wow. I mean, serious. Yeah, really good stories. I'm not at liberty to pass them over yet because she hasn't sort of given me permission, so I can't do that. But interesting theory. This is from Daniel Williams. Interesting theory I have is if you do witness a dog man later in life, it can medical problems years later. Yes, I agree with you, Daniel. 100%.
So is that why I'm diabetic?
Well, when did you become diabetic?
3 years ago.
Right, and
No,
when was
4.
the?
Because he didn't get diagnosed for a year. Is that really? Could be. Is it?
If it was a dark spirit,
spirit
it can knock you for 6,
for
Colin.
6. Yeah.
They draw
It
off
draws
your
off your energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
it's like I think it's possible because I used to be healthy as a bodybuilder almost, and later in life I just started developing health problems. I don't know. I'm not going to say that's what caused it, but the worry from it, the stress, because if I start thinking about the encounter a lot, sometimes I get kind of unwell in a way, in a state of mind. Uh, Worry and stress can cause multiple health problems. And if Daniel says that could happen, I believe it.
Yeah, it could be true, that, Larry. Could be. I've started getting health problems ever since I started met Phil, but I just put it down to age, really. But now I'm starting to wonder, really.
I have a way of aging people. I know that.
Yeah, I had
I
hair
do
when
have
I
a
met
way of
you.
aging people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
dreadlocks.
people very often. Yeah, very often. I notice their eyes glazing over, and their will to live just ebbing away when they're talking to me. A lot of times.
Have I got anything sharp around me?
So you're doing really well, guys. You're doing really well. Hang on in there. Daniel says cancer is a biggie. In brackets, just my theory. Like
Okay.
Bubbers. Yeah.
Good
It's a
theory.
strange. It is a strange thing. It's like another. I won't dwell on it too long, but it's like another theory I have, and this is based on a certain amount of fact, based on experience from talking to people, like Colin does, and we kind of after a while you talk to so many people that you kind of like see traits. You see a picture starting to emerge
Yeah, you do.
for multiple people.
You have like a third eye, don't we? If you get what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. And it's an odd thing, but a lot of the people I talk to, not all of them, but a lot of them have all had previously to their individual sighting some kind of trauma.
We come in on my theory now.
True though, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I said, I would say 80%, roughly 75%, maybe somewhere around there. I think about 80 of all the cases that I have in them files down there. When I asked, are you going through any stress? Yeah, I'm just going through a divorce. I've just lost my dad, etc., etc., etc. So seems to pick onto them or special needs people that have learning difficulties. Yeah, it seems to pick on them.
What do you think to that, Larry? What would you say about
Yeah,
that?
I because there's so many encounters I've read and people I've talked to where they've had encounters. They wound up from, they might wait 6 months or a year, or they might go away or go immediately in to a psychiatrist. And some of them been doing it for years because they can't seem to shake off the encounter. It almost controls their mind, and they have to find a way to shut it down.
But before the encounter, are they going through any type of trauma, Larry?
Who, me, or in the encounter?
Yeah, these people who have encounters.
Yeah, I mean they seek psychiatrist. Excuse me, I can't talk today. But they get mental health and too much gin. But our mental health affects all of our well-being. It affects our body, our organs, and stuff. And somebody that was truly terrified of an event, they never get over it. And some people can deal with it better than others. Like Colin said, it attacks people, but some of these people are, I guess, already vulnerable and weak, and it just it changes them. It's life altering to some people.
It does, yeah.
Something like that can affect your body, period.
It does pick on the vulnerable. It's like I pick on you, Phil, isn't it? All the time.
No, that's it. I'm just a sitting duck for you, and I,
you wish. I wish I had some bullets.
That's why he's got that tree knocker. That's Larry. That's why he's got the tree. When you see it, he sent me.
It's not for the trees.
I know exactly. It's not for the trees.
I see why. I see why Phil's got gray in his beard now.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like kind
That's
of.
Why he dyed his beard.
He even had the gall to send me a photo of it. He sent me a photo of this weird kind of like something you'd see on some 1970s porn movie, and like it's like kind of he sent me this right as a message, almost as if look what you're gonna get, and that's really good. I like it. Yeah, he's twisted, isn't he? He's not quite right, but anyway, mate. Oh, your microphone is on.
Silver bullet. That's what he needs, Dan. You're right.
Yeah. Right, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start wrapping up. So, if there's anything else you want to share, please do.
Can't think of anything. My brain's dead at the moment.
Did you read that short story about Teddy Roosevelt recording an encounter at two tractors? Read that. I sent it to you.
Yeah, when he was out hunting, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were trappers and they were up in the mountains.
I read that years ago.
The borders between Idaho and Montana, and one of them got killed. But Theodore, our president Roosevelt at the time, he talked to the survivor. That his name was Ballman, I think his last name, and he believed the guy and was so interested in it. When he wrote a book, what's the name of the book? Okay, the book title is The Wilderness Hunter.
Right. Okay.
So if people want to check that out, our former president Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, wrote the book, and he included this encounter and a couple other in the book. But it's about his life in the wilderness, people he's come across, and wrote their story. But
he was a big hunter, wasn't he? It was a big.
That would be. Oh yeah, he loved it. He's the one that made Yellowstone a national park.
Yeah.
His love for the wilderness.
Pretty good.
If you read the book, I haven't read it. I just read the short piece that I pulled up. And, he may have an encounter of his own. I think I've heard that he had, but I'll have to research it a little. But I think he had an encounter himself.
I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, I know he did. That's why he got into it a bit in a way.
I'm going to download that book on audio and listen to all of it. I think it'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to download Phil's when it's out because I have problems sleeping.
Yeah. Hurry up, Phil. We need to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it done. I'm nearly there. I'm not far away. It's because you've got to, I'm trying to aim for about 60,000 words. So that's what I'm aiming for. And there's no pictures. Yeah, it's all words as well. There's no pictures, so you won't like it very much, Carl.
You said there were some pictures. You're going to send me some coloring things.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do a comic version for Carl.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Send in the book and some crowns.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'll do audible version. Yeah, that's it. I'll do the voice as well. Now, Colin, what happened was I was 8 years old, Colin. Are you asleep? Wake up!
You just seem to have
especially for you, mate. Especially for you. No, it's not. Daniel just said, it's not easy writing a book. It's really not. I mean, the time is the.
No, I can't wait to read his. It's time consuming though.
Yeah, I can't wait till this one's out. As soon as he's out, I want to get him back on the show. As soon as he's about to bring it out, I'd like Daniel to come back on the show just so we can go over it, discuss it, and
I want a signed copy, Dan, and I'll give you the money.
Yeah. Well, I want a signed copy as well, and Colin will give you the money. Yeah,
probably cost that.
Yeah, but no, for sure, we'll definitely, Daniel, when you get your book, then if you can get you back on, that'd be fantastic, just so that we can, get it out there.
Appreciate what you're going through. I've been trying to write, man, for the last 6 years, I think. Keep doing a page and then forgetting it for about 6 months, doing another bit, forget.
It's hard work. It is hard. It really is.
You're 24/7 with all this. I'm not. I shut off. Even though it's still in my brain, I seem to shut off. And I mean, I go to work, do my job, but you're 24/7. Isn't it work? You text me every day with threats.
Do you know I can't help it? I honestly can't help it. I can't. And I love it. Honestly, I love it from the point of view of I'm genuinely intrigued by a lot of the stories, and
Mm,
I just can't sort of leave it
thanks,
alone
Dan.
in a way. And it does take over your life. I
It
mean,
does. Yeah, no, I agree.
a lot of times I don't get to bed until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm chatting to someone in the States, or
Is
I'm
that what
chatting to
time she
someone
lets you back in?
in the UK. And God bless them. A lot of the people as well, especially like in the UK, you know, um, they kind of like come alive more in the evening.
Yes.
You know, uh, during the day. Also, it doesn't help because I'm working during the day, so I don't get a lot of chance to. So as soon as I finish work, I get home, then boom, I'm on it, and then I start getting a message. I read through the messages. I start answering,
Yeah, no, yeah,
and
yeah.
no time at all. Just time goes. So yeah, getting the book out and in amongst all of that jungle of information that I'm getting and talking to people, and I love talking to people. You know that I like, and I do appreciate
Yeah,
everyone that.
I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your face, your face looks like a slap ass, man.
Yeah, yeah, I know
I've
you
really
love
had an
talking to
effect
Oh
on
Phil.
you,
boy.
haven't I? I have. I've had an effect on you, Cole.
You have, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you'll never be
Mainly
the same again.
suicidal.
Yeah, you'll never be the same again. You know that tent I'm going to bring down for you? I'm not going to bring the rods.
I'm going to say
You
something
can
back.
just
Yeah,
wrap
it's
yourself
so
up in
crude.
it. Yeah, just wrap yourself. Where's Cole? Oh, he's wrapped up in that tent.
It don't matter. I've got my
Good
stick
mummy.
anyway. I can put my little stick up, can't
Yeah,
I? You'll be
yeah,
saying, "Are
that's
you
it.
pleased to see me, Cole?" No, it's my stick.
Yeah, it would knocking stick.
Yeah. He shut the whole thing down.
Oh man, I tell you, Larry. Oh, you got to come
Uh,
camping with us, Larry. You got to come camping with us. It's gonna be just,
Thank
it's
you.
so wrong.
I'd love to go
It's so
to
wrong.
America and do some documentaries over there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
that'd
man.
be cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, fellas. Right. I thank
right.
you for that.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. That was a damn good bit of hilarity. Uh,
yes.
yeah. I think I don't know. I might have squeezed an anal gland there, but I appreciate it. Honestly, all your time, and you at home. I appreciate it. And Larry, have you got anything to mention from the point of view of any pages you got, or do you want to promote anything?
Just to remind the people about the Cryptid Wrangler group page, and then we got like 4 other ones. We got a new one called Cryptid Encounters, where it's based on encounters only. It's a baby though; it just started. So, all you got to do is answer a few questions, simple questions, and agree to the group rules, and we'll let you in, and you'll become part of the family. We just it took it took a long time to get people out of there that ridiculed, judged other people, and trolls, because we try to make it a safe group. We pretty much got it that way now, but every once in a while you'll have something break out, but we deal with it and go on. We're all there to have fun, share experiences, and gain knowledge. So come on over and join the groups, and you'll learn more than you think.
All right.
And thanks for
Listen,
having me, Phil, once again. Thanks, Colin. I really enjoy the
Pleasure.
show.
it's an
Pleasure,
honor.
pleasure.
It's tell you
You
what,
guys
sir.
get a
It's an
long
honor.
weekend this weekend, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes, we
we
do.
do. We do. Yeah, which is
All
good.
right. Well,
Yeah, we need that.
have
Yeah.
a blessed weekend.
Yeah, you too. God bless you,
Cheers,
and
Larry.
thank you. You're a gentleman. I appreciate
All
that,
right.
sir.
Okay.
Take care.
I
Bye bye.
appreciate
Oh, cut off. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh
you've
well.
got an habit of that.
I know. I know.
I know.
I know.
Your
Yeah.
fingers too itchy.
and it's like, oh, and I think I've got a sensitive. I've got quite a sensitive, touchy thing. Yeah, on my,
My
yeah.
stick will cure that. Don't you worry.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure
Yeah.
it will. That was a very interesting, good show. That was nice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
it was more relaxing than out else than I mean, Larry and Chris, they're absolutely fantastic.
Mm,
And like I say, and Roxy and Dawn and Kate that do in the background and putting all the questions up, brilliant, absolutely
yeah.
fantastic. I don't think you can get any better, to be honest.
No. No.
And the people that tune in, we could do with more. But yeah, for taking the time to listen, well, especially to listen to you, Phil.
Well, maybe if I
Yeah.
shut up, we might get more viewers and
I
listeners.
reckon we would, I reckon they would pay. I bet
I'd
if you
just
put
sit
a
here.
donation to keep Phil quiet, I
Yeah,
bet people would put money in,
I think maybe a GoFundMe. I used to start
That's
a
a good, yeah,
GoFundMe.
it's a good thing that. Let's put up a good fund, GoFund Keep Phil Quiet fund. Even
Yeah.
I'd put money in. I'd be like that. My bank would be empty in a week, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would. Yeah. Anyway,
Hello,
I'm
Roxy.
off.
Hi.
Hello, Rose.
I just popped up to agree with Colin, actually.
Thank you, Roxy. Thank you.
Oh,
I just think keeping Phil quiet. If we
Great
could
dude.
we get GoFundMe or a sponsor?
Yeah.
Do you remember the old sponsor forms where you used to go around and get your
Yeah,
neighbours
remember them,
to
yeah.
sponsor
Yeah.
you for 50p to be quiet for 5
Yeah,
minutes? Yeah.
we
do
are
you think
talking about this
24 hours of silence?
That cannot. Whoa, no! I mean, I would pay for that. That can't happen.
I even talk in my sleep.
I can believe
Oh
it.
my God,
I
he
can believe
does.
it.
He does. He mutters away. It's like, I'm like, what? What did you say? And it's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And
Well,
he
there's
was
no change there,
Yeah.
then, is there, Roxy? Really?
awful.
Yeah, sometimes it's yeah. I do. I remember. And the thing is, I'm 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and bolt upright in bed. And all come out of my mouth is like, "It's knocking stick."
Just remember, if you put your tent next to mine and you start talking in the middle of the night, you'll see me knocking stick.
Or maybe he won't. Maybe that'll.
Yeah.
Then you'll be asleep.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, with
Right,
that,
anyway,
I'm off.
thank you, everybody.
guys.
And
appreciate
thanks for having
everyone.
me on the show again. Thanks, Roxy. Like I
No,
say,
you're part of the show, Cole. You're part of it.
and
You don't have to say
Dawn
that.
and
You're
Kate.
part of it. It's not having you on. You're part of the show now. You're part of it. So there's no, sort of thanks for having
No
you
getting
on.
out of it then. Can't I break my
No getting
contract?
out of it. No, there's no getting out of it, mate. That's
No,
it. You're in now.
no.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
hard to break a verbal one, isn't it? There's nothing in writing.
no.
Yeah.
You
And,
can't rip up. You can't rip up a piece of paper if it doesn't exist.
No.
Right, anyway, I'm going to go. And thanks, everybody. It's a brilliant channel. Like I say, if we can get more on this show, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be really good. But on your way out, guys, and
Yeah,
check out Cole's
please.
the dark
I've got
66.
something new coming up soon. I ain't even told you it, Phil, but you'll see.
Well, there you go. Check his channel out. Like, subscribe.
I'm hoping
all
Sunday.
helps. Doesn't cost a bin, and
Yeah.
it really does help us a lot. Because we put a lot of work and time in. And we enjoy it, don't we, Cole? We enjoy it.
Yeah, we do
But
actually. I
we
like being out in
also
the woods, which I'm missing, to be honest.
yeah. Well,
I
we're
got
going to do
results
that.
in some.
Weekend, let's hope we can get out. And
Yeah, I want to be out. I've got things to do this weekend. I've got an aging mother, which wants 1,001 jobs, but that's part of being, a son to great parents. So, but yeah, I'm hoping maybe Monday or Sunday out in the woods.
And thank you very, very much for everyone at home.
Yes.
Thank you for people in the comments. I genuinely do appreciate it, and God bless you all. Thank you. If you want to watch me stumbling around the woods at 9:15, my video drops, so you get enough time to put the kettle on, make yourself something, and watch me stumbling around in the dark. But listen at the end, and you tell me what you think is said, or is it a howl? Is it someone's voice? Is it me blowing off? Or is it a howl? That's the enigma.
You're gonna have to send me that because you know.
Is it wind or is it wind?
Yeah.
What a thing to do. And he's left the room. Do you
I
see?
know, he does it.
That leap.
He's finger happy, isn't he? He's gone.
I actually think that's it, you know. I think he's quite happy because I got my 100 at boxing the other day. So he thinks I might be around a bit more to cook dinner because he starves unless I'm here. So, yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
I think we've got about 4 minutes left, I think, haven't we?
I think so. Well, I'd just like to thank once again all the people in the chat today.
Yeah. Some of them are brilliant.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of them are all brilliant.
And Daniel, he's been great as well.
Mm-hmm.
He said he wants to come on anytime, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And for Chris and Larry as well today.
Yeah.
It's been very
They're
lovely.
Yeah.
They're brilliant guests. You could just listen to them all day, couldn't you?
Yeah, unlike Phil.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like Marmite, isn't he? Really?
Yeah, he is.
I think actually you virtually spend more time with him than me, actually. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah, and you're going away. You're going away with him. So.
I know. That's even more worrying.
Yeah.
Again, going away with him again.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go. Thanks everybody for watching. I don't know if Phil's still running this, but thanks, Roxy. And I'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Well, guys, whatever you're doing over this bank holiday, I hope you can get outside and enjoy what's left of the summer till it goes away, and see if you can find anything interesting. And if you'd like to share it with us, please let us know. You know where we are. And we'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.